Yeah?
And that's really all that matters, right?
Really is.
All that matters is that I'm
All that matters is we can do it live.
live. Hey guys. Did you know in terms of...
Nope.
No. Welcome to the stream. Human male and female monster
Nope.
dueling.
Are you ready to play Sprites today, Dave?
Are you ready to watch some scoops?
From you?
All right, so do we finally build runic sprites and just go full meta sheep?
Possibly. You have both decks.
You wanna walk me through it?
I would have to send you a build.
That would be great.
I am in the middle of a duel right now, but I can totally do that.
Fine, I'll look it up. I just can't see what people are talking about.
Well, that's of people. That doesn't matter.
They're just gonna be talking about Vaporeon anyway.
Well, whose fault is that, Dave?
Not mine. I don't know why you'd think it was mine. Top decks. I think it'd be under. I like there's a spicy deck.
Yes.
Eldritch. That's not spicy. Somebody tell
Old.
fucking you boys in the chat that would it be under Runic or would it be under? Oh wow, Runic Sprite has its own.
It's its own thing.
There's 69 deck lists. Nice.
Lol.
Nice, Jade. Oh wow, this one's got Wind Up Kitten in it.
Yes.
You sold me on that nonsense.
Wind Up Kitten is great because you can summon it off a gigantic and then just bounce stuff.
Oh, what is this thing, like a rare? I guess I could
Kitten?
Kitone. Yeah, it's
Yes.
definitely a rare.
It's a rare.
Okay, we're gonna throw in there our staples. We got 3 Max C. Oh, that's literally it. Nice. Okay, fine.
I mean, you could like start with a Sprite deck and just kind of work your way from there, or start with a Runic deck.
Yeah,
You can copy stuff.
1, 2, 3. One of these. 2 of those. 1 of those. One of these. 2 of these. 2 of these. 2 of these. I think that's everything. Okay. And we're gonna go Runics. You know what I don't remember how to play?
Runics?
You got it. That's not Runic, that's Runic. Here we go.
I mean, basically all you're doing is summoning the level 2 so you can get your plays off. Level 2 searches out the field spell, which then fills your hand with stuff.
It fills your hand. Fill your might. No, I don't have a third tip.
Mm.
You play max of these things, because of course you do.
Yep.
And you play max of these. We're playing one Mjolnir thing. That's that's it. That's the deck. Why am I down by so many cards? So I guess I'm missing this. No, that's the deck. That can't be possibly true. Okay, well I'm missing fucking Camp Shell. What the hell is that? Is this, you run this thing just because it's one of the better normal summons?
You can. It's okay. It's kind of hard to get its effect off.
Okay.
Unless you link summon it, because the Exi effect has to be on a specific card. Like, it has to be detached for effect, not cost.
Mm. Should I craft a third tip?
Could. Probably should.
Yeah, why not? It's gonna get banned, right? Oh, this is the thing I'm missing. I'm missing.
Yeah, that one you need. Not need, but that one's the better one. Because every time you summon it, you draw a card.
Gotcha. Ugh, this is such a bad card outside of this deck. I don't want to craft it. You know what? Fine, we'll craft it. Gross. I used all my super rare gems to do that.
You don't need 3.
Huh? This deck.
You need 1.
This deck's running 3.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hey, cool.
I've only ever seen it at 1.
A free pull. Pulls 1.
But
hey, Snake Rain.
why is that an ultra rare?
I don't know. But hey, Hippocynogen is in there too.
Sure.
Okay, so the only thing
you got your value, I guess.
Yeah.
You
Okay,
got 3 supers and an ultra from a free pack.
Very good. So the only thing I'm missing in this build is 3 triple tactics.
Okay.
And
You could probably throw some ash in.
I don't know what is the other card I'm missing, and it's driving me nuts. Is it a runic card? Am I missing a runic card? Am I missing this card? What's missing that card? Alright, now I'm only missing the triple tactic talents. Which
is it's an ultra, obviously.
So impermanence would be okay, ash would be okay.
Yeah.
Let's go Ash Blossom. Old reliable.
Sure.
And then it's just fill out the extra deck with a bunch of nonsense.
Yes.
Throw a Gin Buster in there. We'll go Xyz. We'll go 2. We'll go okay. Everyone runs this thing. Honestly, I think Javelin's just as good, but that's just me.
Which thing?
The Phantom Knights of Cursed Javelin.
Yeah.
It targets a monster, donuts its attack, and gets rid of its effect.
Right.
I think it actually is, in some ways, a better card. Because it actually permanently deals with the monster potentially.
Gotcha.
But this is a super rare, so you got to run that one. I don't know, maybe a Logos, maybe. I'm gonna run that thing because I don't have Avermax.
Well, there you go.
And I'm not gonna craft it. Do I have an IP Masquerena?
You should.
Are you sure?
Whether you do or not is not the question. You should have one.
do... Hey, should I add Horn of the Unicorn instead of just...
Yes.
Alright, the only thing I'm missing is the Dark Charmer Gloomy.
I think that's a super.
It is. I don't know if I have this card. I don't think so. And Avermax. Those are the two cards I'm missing.
I mean, Avermax is less important.
Is he just an OTK machine?
No, it's with IP, he can't be targeted or destroyed by card effect, and if you attack into him, he gains attack equal to the attacking monster.
Okay.
So he's kind of a, your opponent targets something with an effect, and you go into Avermax as like a stall tactic.
Understand. Let's throw Transcode Talker in there. Probably not going to reliably make that.
Probably not. You mean access code talker?
What did I say? Transcode?
Yeah.
And, oh, fuck. Who knows? Do I need a link too?
That would be what dark is.
I mean, I guess IP is a 2.
You could do the Nightmare Unicorn or Cerberus.
I could always use Beat Cop.
Did you?
Yeah, I mean, I can literally summon it. You know what? Phoenix is fine. It's a
Because the other thing to think about with that is you can get the draw off of Unicorn, because Phoenix lets you. Well, you could summon Unicorn, and then if you summon Phoenix afterwards, you get a draw, which is neat.
All right, we're playing full meta sheep. I lived long enough to become the
Full Metal Alchemist.
Full meta alchemist. Full meta alchemist.
Full meta.
I've lived long enough to become a villain. Duel. When does this maintenance stream start?
11 o'clock.
Oh, I inserted the word stream. He didn't say that. The maintenance stream would be us watching the maintenance message. All right, we're gonna get repetitively booted out of the main menu here. Where is Underworld Goddess? I don't own a copy of Underworld Goddess. Probably should though. It's a good card.
Probably.
Outs Cook.
So with this hand, you're probably want to lead with one of the runic cards to summon the Hugin?
The ultra rare.
The level 2. And then discard probably Cap Shell or something to search out the field spell.
Because it's kind of dead.
At this point, yeah. And then you'll have your runic kind of started.
Special summon a monster, or
You probably want to use the spell destruction one.
because there's nothing on the field to destroy. Okay. All right. It's
You getting it?
It's coming back to me. Kind of. And this thing being a level 2, that's your synergy.
Correct.
That's
Just remember that the turn you activate a runic card, you have to forego your battle phase, and ideally clicking battle phase to let it skip.
understand.
I don't know where Kieran is.
And nice, our first catch of the day.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Connection failed. Oh, that's
No
unfortunate.
wonder why. But then from there, you would just go into your regular Sprite combos, go into Gigantic, go into Elf, IP, and then sit on that. And then like, I'm blanking on the name. The quick play banish. The Spright Charger, is it? I've discovered that I learned how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! In a very visual sense. I don't know any of the cards' names are.
You just play the
But
pictures?
I know what the card looks like, and I've associated what the card does with the picture.
I actually love the idea that there are certain cards in this game I don't think I've ever read. I just know what they do.
Yep. Pretty much.
Like, OG polymerization. Reading that didn't do you any good.
No.
Didn't
Depends on which one, I guess.
didn't tell you anything.
No. You don't want to activate anything. But you probably want to discard one of the runic cards. Just not tip, because that's a search.
What does this one do?
I think you want to get rid of the far right one.
This is the one that just dumps cards out of their deck. Okay.
Yep, but they have to have added a card, so there is a I think there is a runic card that makes your opponent draw, and then you can activate that after the fact. So synergy.
Synergy. Okay, you can activate a runic card here during your opponent's turn. Once per turn, if you activate a runic quick play spell, you can target up to 3 runic spells in your graveyard, place them at the bottom of your deck, and draw the same number of cards. Under Fastan.
Yep. So here you can normal summon the monster, go into Gigantic, summon out blue?
Do I not care about keeping Hugin on the board anymore? Is that...
You do not care about keeping Hugin on the board. That is purely a search out the field spell and get a level 2 on board to go into your Spright plays.
I understand. What am I searching with? Oh, probably blue?
Blue. Yep. Blue get Jet. Jet gets probably Charger.
I thought Jet died.
It's unclear.
I love that joke. It's get old. It's stupid.
It is very stupid.
That's one of the greatest cartoons of all time, though.
It really is. Did you see the SpongeBob official Twitter put out like a best cartoon over time graphic? With like all SpongeBob, but then one in the middle was Avatar.
All SpongeBob, no breaks.
Yep.
All right, now we out here clicking circles.
Now we're clicking circles. You probably should have went with Charger there instead of Starter. But meh. For the interruptions.
Sure.
Yeah, here you go into Elf, summon something back from the grave, go into IP, starter out, I don't know, something. And then make sure you search something with Runic Tip. Maybe some back row destruction, because I think you have the special summon pop and the monster negate, so you can get the back row destruction.
Just play it and...
Well, you want 3 in the graveyard, so you want to get something that you can activate on your opponent's turn to then... I mean, you could even draw right now, honestly, after this resolves. The Fist. You want the Fist. I think.
Do you know why they call me the Fister?
Yep. Oh yeah, and then you have 3 in grave already.
Any order, I don't really care.
Does not matter.
Ooh.
And then you're, like I said, you probably want to starter out red or carrot, depending on which one you fear the most. I think carrot's probably, or red's, no, carrot's probably what you want to bring out, right? Because you have the monster negation in hand with the runic cards.
Do I?
Yes. It's the orangish one, 3rd from the right.
Understand.
So you have a special, if a special summon monsters can be popped, it's just a destruction, targeted destruction. You have back row destruction, you have monster negation, And then I don't know what the far right one is off the top of my head.
Battle trick.
Battle protection, yes. So here you can summon, on your opponent's turn, you can summon out something from the grave. And then you have IP, and then just kind of protect the castle a little bit. And whittle down his resources until you can try to avoid going into any runic cards. Or he'll scoop. But the play after this point is just survive a turn, don't use any runic cards, and then attack for game.
Man, that deck is all gas, no brakes.
It really is. And then if you really want to go crazy, you could put in that Spright card that doubles the attack of everybody, or gives 1400 to everybody.
Oh shit, am I not running that?
I don't think so.
Oh, I want that card.
I do too, but it's certainly not very popular. I've definitely seen people dropping it.
I mean, it's just for the swing per game, so it's a little dead.
Yes.
Every other turn
honestly,
except the gate, the turn it wins you the game.
I bet you we can probably count the number of times that you actually make it to battle phase on one hand on this entire stream.
I bet. The battle phase that is skipped.
Yes.
Ooh, man, are we going second?
Yes.
Wow.
Great hand for going second.
Wow. This Yixrus should just scoop now, man. He better be out here with all the Called by the Graves. Is Witchcrafter worth to build? And it's kind of expensive, isn't it?
Is it? I know it wasn't Duel Links. I don't remember what the...
I built it. I just don't remember in what game.
Yeah.
Was
I
it
don't
Duel
think you've
Links?
built it in Master Duel.
I mean, it's a good engine to have in your pocket. It makes Crystal Wing.
No, that's Wind Witch. Witchcrafter is the one where if the spells aren't used, they go back to your hand, and it has Smug.
Smug what's her
Witch?
face?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I would always deter people from playing that deck because that deck's obnoxious.
It's a pretty no. There's only one ultra rare, and Madame Vere is a super, so it's fairly cheap. I don't think it's particularly great.
You should play magical musketeers.
If you're gonna play a waifu deck, though, I think Dragon Maids is probably
The waifu deck.
the better option.
Oh wow, this is a terrible hand.
No, it's not. That's a great hand. That's full combo.
Oh, because this can summon a dude.
It's full combo, Dave.
Yeah. The other one's kind of dead, but
You probably want to discard the other one.
summon the shiny one. I like her tats.
Wait. She has tattoos?
She does.
Are they ravens?
They're like on her arm. No, I don't want to Ash Blossom my own card.
Don't forget, right-clicking cancels. Now you can normal summon, draw a card.
Forgive me for not seeing the play lines. Wow, draws tip like an absolute boss. Gross.
Wow. So yeah, activate tip and then draw 3 more, because I think that'll put the third
Actually does.
third spell in the grave. I mean, you could probably gigantic first if you really cared about not drawing into something, but
Jeez, I don't know what to grab. What does this one do? Effect negation.
Probably because you have a spell pop, so you either monster pop, effect negation. You have a spell already in hands.
I'll get the effect negation.
Oh, Cyber Dragon.
I mean, the tips where all the nerves are anyway, right?
Right. Sure.
Yeah. That's why
You really struck a nerve with your opponent there too.
it's true. Like, you know, everyone's like, you could just, it's just the tip. It's always a lie. It's
I like
always
how
a
you're
lie.
taking this through silver.
And more scoops in here than an ice cream store.
You're literally in silver 3.
And all these people are like, but my cyber dragons. That one guy looked like he like banished Gradius option. I wasn't actually. Well, I didn't actually see what it was.
Oh my gosh. You could play Ibly Lock. You could. Wow, that thing is stuck to your hand there. Have you seen the Ibly Lock?
No.
So, you know, if you synchro or link summon with Ibly, you give it to your opponent, and then it locks them out of special summoning except for link monsters.
Correct.
So if they get rid of it, then you just summon it back from your graveyard with Elf, and then link summon with IP Masquerena and give it right back to him. Obnoxious.
It was actually kind of a weird.
You could probably get rid of the lizard.
Think so?
You can summon it back with Elf, and then draw, because you're gonna go into Elf eventually, right?
I guess this is true. And it is summoned, not.
Yep, it's summoned.
Wow. I mean, sure, that's fine. I'd prefer he didn't do that, I guess, but
Well, yeah, but now you have to Spright instead of
like, oh no.
Runic, instead of Scoop. It's not completely dead against any deck that runs Link 1s. It's completely dead against decks that run more than one Link 1. Did you back that up with a Charger? Smashers, not Charger. Smashers is the one I was thinking of.
Cheeky Nando's?
What? Now that you've made Gigantic Spright with a non-effect monster, it's big number.
Oh yeah. I didn't know it did that.
I know.
Wait, what was the non-effect monster?
A fusion monster. If it's made with a Link or Fusion, I think it specifically says that.
Ooh.
Fusion, Synchro, or Xe, or Link as material. Yeah, monster summoned from the extra deck, essentially. But it doesn't have to be summoned from the extra deck. I want to get those negations down there, Dave.
Yeah.
Before
maybe.
you get too far.
Probably. Just let this chain resolve and I'll play him.
You extended the chain. It's fine. You're safe from Nibiru. A lot of draws.
Seriously. I can't jumpstart the other engine, right?
No.
Guess he's not really doing anything right now. And I put
No,
him-
and then on your opponent's turn, you can summon him again and draw more.
Let's call it there.
So, like, whenever you want, you can just activate Elf, summon the lizard, draw a card, and then
I guess I could
You-
summon back
you could-
Hugin, but it doesn't do him any good, right?
it does not. Because it has to, I think if you can It's special summon. Excuse me, to the extra monster zone.
Summoned from the extra deck. That's the.
I think it specifically says to the extra monster zone, not just from the extra deck.
And then I got this extra ash for Unicorn.
Yep.
Or whatever this draws me.
Or whatever that draws you. You might draw into a
Runic.
Runic card.
Like an absolute asshole. I did.
Of course.
Wow, what a deck.
Oh my god. Just tip. Oh no.
Do I negate tip? Or circular?
Circular? Probably.
Yeah. I feel like circular.
And then search out something with tip, and then... And then activate, and when you activate the second Runic card, you can draw a bunch. And I can activate, or you can search out the either the pop or the monster negate.
I think I want the monster negate.
I don't know which one's better.
Actually, you know what? Pop might be better. I gave him the whole tip on that one.
Mm-hmm.
My banish. Small world.
I don't think you want to activate that quite yet.
Not yet.
Because you have another card in hand.
Normal Shokan.
Solid.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna blow that up.
I think it has to be a special summon monster, but yeah. For the Runic bit. So use that and what, Carrot? Because you already used its effect.
Yeah. Or Spright Red, sorry.
Yeah, yeah. I hate the color on those.
Yeah, why is one a fruit or a vegetable?
You'd think that the orange one would be the carrot, right?
Why is it carrot and red, not like red and orange?
I don't know.
Yeah, get this shit back in your deck.
Put the thing back where it came from, or so help me.
Wow, we are dismantling this fool. This deck is powerful. Holy shit.
Yes. Yes, it is. And if he still has some more gas, you just flashing fire him and then draw 3.
Yeah, the fact that I can still do anything is incredible. Wow, we draw tip. All right.
So you do not have your battle phase, but you will want to enter your battle phase. If you... Because, I mean, you might as well keep runicking, right? Or you might even want to go blue here, search out another jet to go into, like...
Yeah. It's up in the air. Do I want the free draw, or do I want the...
You have free draws in hand already.
True.
Like, as soon as you activate that tip, you're going to draw 3. Might as well get your Spright engine out of the way so you can draw into more Runic cards.
This is the banish one?
Yeah.
This guy doesn't have back row, right? Because he's playing an OTK deck.
Oh, is he?
Oh,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
Math Max. They don't really
There's going to be one back row, but it's like, it's searchable, so...
I got my hand. I got flashing
really,
fire. I want freezing curse.
think so, yeah.
Jesus.
Now you're just bullying him.
This is so dumb. Wow. Wow.
Yep.
This is BMing at its best.
Yes, and you draw into starters. Oh my gosh. Ridiculous.
No,
You can normal summon.
It's fine.
You haven't normal summoned yet. Well, there you go.
I guess I'll make Gin Buster here. I actually don't really have much to make.
No. I think at this point, you're probably going to want to make sure you go into your battle phase, for one thing, so that you can have that be skipped. And then...
What do I start her out? Nothing?
At this point, you could... Nothing. Do you have... Because the... Red's engrave, right? So you could just bring that back out with Elf.
Yeah.
I think you set Smashers, and then try not to use any of your runic cards. Then on his turn, you can bring out Red.
I need some shit in my extra deck to go into defensively.
Why?
I don't know. Because in these stupid turns where I'm fupping around waiting for my battle phase to be okay.
I guess. Chain Elf, bring back...
I guess I probably could.
Red. Remember, if you tribute a extra deck monster with Red or Carrot's effects, it's destroyed.
Yeah. Right, okay.
As opposed to just negated.
Which that Gin Buster is looking pretty slick right now.
Yep.
Because it's dead. I've been waiting for Gin Buster to be a good XC monster. It's got a very good effect.
It does.
What the fuck is this doing?
Special summon it. It's special summoning itself.
I could stop that.
Good.
You know what? I don't think I give a shit.
I think you should be worried if he gets 3 on board.
Well, that'll do something.
Does he have a tuner on board?
He did.
That's gonna search out
2
card.
Max. That feels like something I'd want to stop.
I think it is. I think that's something you want to blow up too.
Yeah.
With Red.
That's fine. Yeah. He can special summon 1 monster from his graveyard. He searched his monster reborn, which I
Okay.
can stop.
Sure.
End Vaso.
So as long as you don't activate a runic card, you have your battle phase. You could banish one of them.
Yeah, I think I'd like to do that. Alright, so now I just gotta kind of win, right?
Yep.
Can I just win?
Click fast.
Right? Jesus Christ.
Oh, did you put Degusto dude in?
No. Would be a good one to put in there.
I mean, you could go into like gigantic, just 3,000. Go into access code. Bank. Maybe not. If you made gigantic with one of the with elf, that would have been a bigger number. Chain Maxi. Or just negate it. Negate it. Okay.
Oh, I couldn't negate it with carrot.
Yep. You might still be okay because you have red. This is their big play, by the way.
Shit. Ah, well, that's fine. We gotta wait a turn.
Yep. And now I guess just Runic. Runic can try to banish everything. I would just summon the other one. I think one of them gains you life points. But... oh, you're stuck to level 2s right now.
Yep.
That's fine. Get another, I think you could activate Gigantic Spright if you have time.
Not exactly sure what I'd get with it.
Hmm.
It's just slumbering for no reason.
Huh.
Another flashing fire. I just need to make something with some attack points.
Yep. You could make access code talker with Unicorn and something to get him to 5,300.
I don't have to worry about...
Yeah, you want to target Unicorn.
Okay. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this is enough attack power.
Do it.
I'm surprised that he stuck out the duel. He was losing the entire time.
Yeah, he was. And you let him do a lot that you didn't have to.
What was that one guy playing? Oh, I saw Cyber Emergency. That was the card I saw.
Drytron, that's I mean, you're early in the ladder at least, so even down here, people are playing good decks.
Nice.
Plus-
I'm glad the
plus people
Josh
are-
Cup could help you. The Josh Cup.
It's not called the Josh Cup. Gosh.
I mean, I guess I could do this just to cycle cards out of my deck.
Yeah, you probably should search, and you could probably discard Jet. Not the field spell, Dave. Come on.
Why not?
Now it's stuck there. If you had done Jet, you could have gotten it back with Elf.
I guess this is true. Jeez Louise.
And then if you make Gigantic with Hugin, summon it in attack position because it has 3,000. Get your lizard in rotation.
Thinking about it.
Also, if you detach the fusion, he goes down to 1,600 attack.
Did not know that. Wow, I drew the lizard.
Use the lizard to draw a lizard. That's why I was surprised that it was at 3 in the deck. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense because in Runix you really want to draw, but felt a little superfluous. Dave does this on purpose to drive engagement. I mean, maybe.
I mean, maybe. That's gonna be a hell of a lot of fucking credit.
That's what you do with your worst of lists. This card is bad and you should feel bad. Well, actually, card's not bad. Oh, really? There you go, normal summon lizard.
Oh, I could do that.
And you can make, well, you still have to use something for IP, but
Oh, yeah. That's PP.
not really.
You know what? Yeah, you're right. That's not really that bad. Let's use...
Probably want to use the, that doesn't matter, because you can get whatever you send to the grave back on your opponent's turn.
Sure.
Not a huge deal. The interesting thing that I think I mentioned last time about Gigantic is you do not have to detach from himself.
Yeah, that's it is actually...
So you can bring it back with Elf from the graveyard, make another Xe, and then use Gigantic's effect to detach from the other Xe. It's just a regular size Gigantic. You play against Armed Dragon, Dave? Do you have no shame?
Oh, well, he's about to end his main phase. I better
Get rid of IP?
I guess.
And also if it attacks, right? It does something?
It does something, yeah.
Sure. It's a shame on the Maxi, though. Guess you could just not
spin
it with Unicorn.
Why, Ryan? This is literally all he's doing this turn. That normal summon needed to stick, and you can't convince me otherwise.
No, it needed
Oh
to stick.
shit! He had the dragon.
Oh.
I'm gonna hate that shit.
It'd be a shame if you could just negate that. Probably gigantic.
Yeah, I guess. It doesn't really matter.
Dave does play Wind Up Cat, but it's only good going second. But wait, there's more. That does nothing on its own.
It does nothing on its own. Armed Dragon Lightning.
Okay.
That also
Does
doesn't
it do anything on its own?
No.
No.
He got mad that I was raiding his cards.
I mean, playing Gaia Armed Dragon.
Where's Kieran? He would have loved that.
Oh my gosh.
He would have been like, spicy deck build right here. Gaia the Fierce Knight Armed Dragon Turbo. You should add him. See where he is. I'm missing my seething...
Didn't he say something about missing the next week? Last week?
I don't remember. But he's always like seething mad about
something.
And it's just A+ entertainment.
Fair. It's a much more low key stream tonight, though.
It's true. Like he's like that little dude that, like, you know, that's next to the Chad guy. Like he's just real calm and nice, but there's that guy that's like like swiggling his finger around.
Hey Dave, you're just wasting time, by the way.
That's okay. He'll just scoop anyway.
I mean, probably. You probably want to summon Hugin with the Slumber.
Slumber, discarding Capsule.
Yeah. The Capsule or the Lizard.
The Lizard's a more immediately better. Nothing needs to go right for the Lizard.
Right.
I could have sworn I saw somebody saying this was a bad version of this deck. Who is this idiot?
It is the top tier, which is why a couple of the runic cards got put to 2.
Monster negate?
You'll probably end on a monster and a spell negate from the sprites. Always playing Dark Magician. Yeah, I think you want a fountain here.
Because I'm not going to get any more.
No.
Wow. All gas. It's all gas.
Welcome to what literally every meta player experiences all the time, Dave.
It's just all gas. I'm not used to being able to click circles and like
so efficiently and just do stuff
and just do things. Most of the time it's like, oh, I clicked my circle and negated. I guess I can't click no more circles.
Right. Oops, all gas.
Oops, all gas. Jesus Christ. Probably the monster negate.
Probably. The other thing you could keep in mind if you were to try to play around Nibiru is to activate gigantic sprites before you summon 5 monster.
Okay.
Because right now you are susceptible to Nibiru.
I could stop it, but
you could stop it.
It'd be kind of a waste. I'm not used to having to count my summons, alright? Most decks I play don't do anything.
I'm not used to having to count my... That's about as Davinator as you can... as saying as you can get.
Wow, what a scrub. He summons one monster, sets some things, and passes turn. Nibiru has literally never been a concern.
It's true. It's true. Alright. Elf something back. Go into IP and pass. There's no reading of the runic cards until your opponent's turn, Dave.
I know. But I don't even have options for what I want to get.
You don't have time to read runics on your turn. Oh yeah, Spright Center Frog Turbo. That's what we're missing. Bring out Cap Shell and get a draw off of that by going into IP.
It's true.
Because he didn't use his effect. Getting down to 2 minutes, Dave.
It's fine, I got this.
Somebody's got to put the fear of the timer into you, because apparently you don't know what that is.
Max C!
All gas.
All gas. Jesus Christ. I don't even think it needs Maxi. Maxi's kinda dead.
Max C, you can normal summon to start your combos.
That's like the only reason you'd play it, because
Only reason.
drawing cards is not a concern. Like
It is if you don't have your runic side. Like if you want to draw into, like you're forcing your opponent to say, oh, you got
deck
runic.
is runic,
no.
Ryan. To not see your runics going first, you'd have to have like the world's worst hand ever, and it would still just be a Spright.
It's possible.
First.
You've gotten pretty lucky with the opening. The deck is very consistent, but I don't think Toad can come back on the next ban list unless they get rid of Ronin.
Try a Spright. Is that with whites? What is?
No, that's with Tri Brigade.
Ah.
Because you can do a bunch of level 2 Link 2 shenanigans. Set, I believe it's Revolt, the trap, and then on your opponent's turn go into the Link 4.
Didn't Kieran go on a rant about how that's like the worst build of the deck?
Kieran goes on, you have to be more specific. Kieran goes on a rant about anything suggested that's fun being the worst version if it's not Earth Machine.
True. Because he's not here this stream, everyone in the chat right now, say something mean about Earth Machine.
You have free reign.
You have free reign. You could be like, yeah, only, I don't know, incels play Earth Machine.
Sure. The issue with
the deck is Copium.
Tri-Brigade Spright is that both decks lock you in some way or
something
another,
else.
so you have to be really good with both to be able to navigate around the locks.
Understand.
So it is a...
You could combo yourself into a corner.
Very easily.
Understand. Earth Machine is never topped. Wow.
Ooh.
Wow.
All right.
Oh,
End it there.
End
we're
it
done.
there. Yeah, we did it.
Wow. Double
Jesus.
tip.
I said something mean, not something devastating. Jesus Christ. Ooh, hey, look, we drew the Mjolnir thing. What does this even do?
You can summon Hugin with that. It summons Hugin.
It summons Hugin.
What is my purpose? It's okay if you're going into going
A
second
big
into a
board.
pretty big board.
Because, like, holy crap, the other effect is kind of do nothing.
Yeah.
I mean,
And honestly,
It's not bad. It's just a mill card, so it's just a -1 to max C. Well, what a punk! What a punk bitch! Do I?
Nah.
Nah. I'm summoning
Nah.
one
You're
monster.
you're gonna runic. I would discard the far right one. Freezing.
Really?
With
Not
Yukon?
the second tip?
I mean, you could, but I'd much rather guaranteed to have something on my opponent's turn. Because if you discard the other one and then activate a tip, you can draw 3.
I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah. But then I can activate a tip next turn.
Yep.
Okay. Playing on my opponent's turn is with not trap cards.
Right.
Isn't
Right.
super intuitive. Tip. Add a runic card. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know which one. I mean, get whichever one you think is useful at this point.
The monster negate is probably
I guess.
most
probably.
generically good.
Because if you get the monster negate, then you have that in your back pocket, and then if you play something weird, you
Nice.
can tip.
We banished a fucking Called by the Grave. That tells me
Nice.
nothing.
Nice.
The fact that you get information is pretty cool.
I guess you could get Dispelling. Well, you're under max C, so don't worry about that. You do have a Dispelling. You can activate Dispelling.
I cannot.
Oh. How come? Oh, because he didn't add one, he drew one?
I guess. Normal summon. Carrot emoji. You know what?
I mean...
It's not the stupidest move right now.
No, it's not. To assert dominance.
To assert dominance.
Ah. Well, Dispelling is live if he adds a card. So you have any runic card from tip. You have a... Oh, God. It's Numerons. So on your opponent's turn, you go on to search out the spell Destruction, so that when he activates Numeron,
Yes.
the effect of the field spell, you can just pop it during the battle phase, and then he cries.
During the battle phase?
Yep. That way he can't back out and make something.
Ah, cute.
That Maiden Pass.
Flashing fire. Nope.
The fist.
Runic Destruction. Because
That's
it's
the
for
one.
spell trap destruction.
That's the one.
I don't want him to have him activate it and chain to it.
No, because you might have another one in hand. I don't know if it's once per turn.
You can only
It's also
use
funny.
this effect.
It's also funnier.
It's also funnier. Why does he need it to get their boosting effects?
Yep. Because he'll activate it, which is fine. And then he'll summon a bunch of stuff, which is fine. He'll enter his battle phase, which is fine. And then as soon as he starts to attack, just pop it.
Ah, it's because they can detach without activating their materials. Understand. That's the thing I was missing. I had no idea why those cards worked.
Oh no, called by...
I don't care.
Oh no.
It was a ruse. Alright, he's gonna summon his 3 assholes.
4.
4 assholes.
This also makes him get them out of his extra deck.
True.
But it is funny to watch the waiting.
So if he declares an attack, this is you can during the damage step. So he can
Do it now.
No, it's when he declares an attack.
Okay.
Because it's during the damage step, so it doesn't.
Yep.
He won't have the opportunity to do this.
No. And because the number of monsters didn't change, he might just crash into it.
You know what? Yeah, why not? I'll get those 2 draws. That's okay. It's fine.
Waiting.
Wait a sec. He doesn't know how his deck works.
He's like, I just attack and then I win. How come this isn't working? And then Hugin goes back to the extra deck.
He's never read his cards. Yes, he knew about as much of that deck as I did.
Less.
Yeah, because I guess I read the field spell when you were like, you should pop the field spell. I was like, oh, really? Ah, okay.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Beating that deck's actually super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
I did not know that. That's actually a very funny way to beat that stupid deck.
It's the funny part is the fact that your opponent's like, okay, I win. And then you're like, No,
He
you don't.
watched me search MST, too. Like,
Nobody reads. He doesn't read his own cards. You think he'd read
punk
yours?
bitch.
This has never happened to him before.
That's just never happened to him before.
Wow, full combo.
What do you mean
Disgusting.
full combo? This is, oh my god. Destruction?
I think you should Spright.
See if I get the scoop.
I don't know. It's you have so many play lines at this point. You can do whatever you want.
I'd like to learn what the optimal play is, but
I think going this route is probably better to kind of start the Spright engine, and then you have Fountain already, so you could Runic Tip to search something. Just search a quick play to activate on your opponent's turn. So like Runic for advantage, or Spright for advantage. So go into Gigantic here, summon out the Lizard, get a draw, go into
yes, that's cute because I got. Yes! I was like, I could also go into red, or I could just,
just
draw.
hard draw it.
I could just
here
never
probably-
be punished. That's also
Here you're gonna go into Elf, summon your Carrot and Red, activate your Fountain, and then search out something with Tip. I think that's your play here, and set Smashers and
Jeez, what do I even grab?
probably Carrot or Red.
It doesn't actually matter.
Oh, they're already in your hand still. It does not matter.
As long as it's not the wizard,
Correct.
because I might want to summon the wolf. Special summon this nonsense.
And remember that Elf protects whatever it's targeting from targeting. So whatever you put in the zones Elf points to will be protected from targeting.
Okay. Okay, so in my hand, I got Runic.
You have an MST
Destruction.
and Fountain, so you probably want to get
The monster negate. Yeah, why not? We're gonna put this fountain on the board. We're gonna set the old.
You're playing against Sue ships, Dave.
So you're trying too hard.
You want to make IP, or you just kind of like
I'm just gonna pass.
no need.
It's no need. What's he gonna do? Make a Zeus ship?
He can certainly try. Do they need a field spell?
What just happened?
Does Sue Ship need a field spell?
Main phase 1. Okay.
I think he's reading your cards. Yeah, I think optimally you want both carrot and red pointing or being pointed to by elf.
Makes sense.
So you can't have like a impermanence or something negate one of them. Hey, welcome to gold.
That was the fastest trip through silver I've ever seen.
The closest you came to a loss was the timer.
True. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go pee.
Okay. Want to pull the deck up?
Just to have something on screen that's not
Yep.
Blue Eyes alternate White Dragon.
Yeah, please, not that. Anything but that.
Scoop! That is.
Brick. There it is. While you go pee, I'm gonna get a beer. Yeah, the opponent read the cards, saw the signs, had no out. No, this would be a good place to put it at, Kenneth. I'll get right on that. I am doing much better now. The kiddos have been getting over a bit of a cold, but I'll take that over the norovirus we got a couple weeks ago. Not fun. Let's see here, live. Phrasing blackjack. Nothing to be ashamed of. Why did they choose Blue Eyes alt for the main menu? I mean, I don't think any of the Blue Eyes artwork looks particularly good for that type of thing. As far as the cards that they've chosen in general, if you look at all of them, they kind of have a certain feel to them, certain look. None of the Blue Eyes artwork really goes with that. What do you think about Lyralusk? What do I think about Lyralusk? I think it was fun with Bird Up. Being able to summon, like go into some Morg and then summon Apex or Wind Barrier Statue, or go into the Utopic Draco Future. That's fun. Blue Eyes Waifu Dragon. Yeah, Spirit's cool. Alternative definitely does match the overall aesthetic, though. I still stand by that. Like Armed Dragon, Lord Exile? Like those levels? I know Armed Dragon got a bunch of support. Zeta, I think you're looking at most of them. I have not seen any of the LVL monsters be competitive. I know that Armed Dragon got some support, but I wouldn't say that it puts them in a... I mean, it's certainly fun. You could probably ladder on Master Duel. Okay. They're a cool concept, but very slow. And that really hurts them. If you want to play the level monsters, you're probably going to have to go to Duel Links, because I think, at least at one point, they were playable. I'm sure somebody has teched the Power Pro cards in. In what, though? Got a Wing Beast normal and a... Maybe the Warrior? Maybe. I mean, if I was playing like Unexpected Die or something, I'd probably put the Power Pro Night Sisters in. I know, as far as my Royal Rare collection, if it's not a card I'm actually going to play, it gets dusted immediately, so don't have too many. Wow, Dave's really taking his time with that. Hello, Conroy. It's going great.
I'm back.
I don't think Dave's lost tonight. A duel, that is.
I've lost my mind. Have we made any amazing calls?
Nope. To me, this deck is perfect.
Okay.
Someone did ask to see your Royal Rare collection, which...
Can I sort by that?
Hmm?
Who wants to see my Royal Rare collection?
They're probably just like the stuff you got given, or legacy packs that you can't dismantle.
Royal Finish. These cards. I got myself a Archfiend's Ghastly Glitch, Exo Sister Returnia, Tri-Brigade Frigid, Ragna Zero, a Beautiful Princess, Harpy's Pet Dragon, Floowanderee's M-Pen, Called by the Grave, number 90 Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord, Cyber's Clock Dragon.
Best card in the deck.
Fuck.
Best card in the game.
Desperado Barrel Dragon, Power Pro Night Sisters, Power Pro Lady Sisters, and the Dark Magician. These last three were just given to me, as you guys know.
Well, so was the Clock Dragon.
Was it really?
Yeah, it was in that special pack. For the anniversary, you opened up a pack and then were given a Royal Rare.
It's always the... I like these three girls in the Harpy Lady Sisters cosplay.
Apparently that's like another Konami game, I think.
Gotcha.
So it's like a crossover.
Should we make a deck around it?
No.
This shitty level 6 monster. At least
If
they made...
anything, if you're running like unexpected die for whatever reason, I would say the other one, but because
Just cause.
it's 2400 defense.
Big booty.
Mhm. You could play around with the ratios, but at this level, I don't think it matters. A Royal Rare Dark Sacrifice. That's super.
My Sacrifice?
Dark Sacrifice.
That's a Creed song.
Oh, is it?
My Sacrifice. Swapped Froggo. Uh-oh.
Well,
Mirror.
that's a max C. That's a max C. Chalk
Mirror,
on the max C.
Your mirror match.
Chalk on the max C, because all those effects are inherent.
Shite. Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't know why he would just be playing frogs.
He wouldn't be. Because either he doesn't summon anything, or he has the out. Oh, look, he has the out.
Nothing was lost. Yes. This might be a real game.
It might be.
Hey, we got Golden Droplet. I forgot we even had this card in the deck.
It's okay. That's the one that triggers the other one.
Gotcha.
Your opponent adds a card, banish stuff, so you can like do the 1-2 punch.
E.
It's a 2-card combo, but that would be the play. It's a lot of frogs.
Yeah, at this point I can't do nothing about it.
Nope.
Sorry, I'm on Zodiac Duelist like I shouldn't be. They're talking about the new Konami rules. Someone was like, if you don't want to get rule sharked, just call your opponent my opponent. It's good advice. Or Duelist. Duelist is a great...
Duelist does work.
I think that's actually the official term for your opponent.
Yeah.
I think it is. Hello, fellow duelist. That's like, that sounds like someone who doesn't duel.
Hello, fellow duelist. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Hello, fellow duelists. Have we drawn cards today?
Backwards hat with the skateboard over your shoulder.
Are you all here to also play the Yugi bands?
Why, yes. Yes, I am.
Oh, this guy did a lot of nonsense and ended on a board that wasn't as good as I would have expected.
It has a monster negate and a spell negate.
True.
So there's that. And you can max see him. No, you can't. He called by it, so it's still dead. You can normal summon it.
That I can.
Normal summon the maxi. Do it.
See what he does.
I mean, you could go with like, yeah, no, get starter here, force out the spell negate, and then just go runic. Is he gonna destroy it though? He kind of has to destroy it, right? He's not gonna destroy it. All right.
Sure.
No elf either, huh?
This guy made some weird plays.
Yeah.
Alright, that was his monster negate.
Yep. And he didn't destroy the card, so now you can just go into gigantic.
Well, he could IP Masquerena me, though, right?
Sure, but then you just runic.
But he can carrot me. Should I go into elf first? Oh, I guess and do what?
He could carrot you. I guess what do you want to do more right now?
Win the duel.
Ah, understand. You could pop something.
Trust.
And if you pop IP Masquerena, then you don't get. He doesn't get.
I knew he would negate it. He doesn't know what this does. Yes! What a boob!
Nice.
I knew he was gonna negate it. I knew it. I was like, he's not gonna
obviously.
Yes! I guess I go into blue here?
Yeah. Get out starter.
Did I already use Jet?
It was negated, but it was activated. So, yeah. I guess get out something else.
I could runic flashing fire. No, I can't. Yuckers. I guess first to elf is gonna be kind of a big deal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Matter. I can't actually kill anything.
You can't enter your battle phase anyway. Or you should enter your battle phase, but it will get skipped. I don't know if you do anything here. I mean, you could, if you go into IP and then summon out Jet, or sorry, either summon out Blue on your opponent's turn, you will add a card to hand so that you can IP into Unicorn. But then he will have a monster negate on board by then.
Or I can sweeper his monster negate.
Could do that.
That's what I want to do.
Should probably set that.
Okay. Starter. I think I lost this one.
Probably.
He's just gonna negate this.
Yeah. You opened up pretty weird and went second.
No, definitely. And the frog build is certainly more explosive.
Yeah. I don't know if you were able to, but getting the runic fountain was, I think, your only way of keeping up with his advantage.
Correct. And I'm unsure if I was able to do so.
Yeah, I don't know. You might have been able to bait it out, but I don't think you had enough cards in hand. I don't think you can win, but he might not be able to kill you this turn.
Right? Yeah, probably.
I don't think you can top deck into anything.
Yeah, no.
I mean, you'd
'Cause
have to
even-
top deck into the lizard, right?
Yes, and I would have to go into a Spright.
Yep.
The odds for the lizard's pretty good.
Sure. Guess, yeah, blue would also do it. No. No, you have to do lizard. Lizard draw into blue.
Yeah, because blue doesn't get its effect off a normal summon because
It says special summon.
because it's not broken. If it was any summon, it would be broken.
Sure. Yeah, top decking blue or jet is a dead card. Again, hilariously, not dead. You lost, but you're not dead.
Doodle! Ash Blossom. Wow.
Normal summon, attack. Maybe. Your battle phase might be skipped. Maybe he'll cat shark you. No, attack into the gigantic, see if he'll cat shark you.
He cat sharked me. Oh no, that's Marty. He's doing that. What is it, baby kitty? What do you need? Is it daddy? Is that it? Is that the sum and substance of your needs at the moment?
Probably.
I love you too. All right, that was a shameful loss to a kind of mirror, maybe.
Neither. You're playing two different archetypes, and neither of them went off. Although, if you had gone first and been able to at least set up a board with fountain and all that, I think you would have probably won.
The Call by the Grave probably won in the game.
That did.
Can I help you? Can I help you? Are we going second?
Yep.
Marty, what are you doing? He's got his taco collar on. It's got tacos.
Oh.
It's got tacos on it.
He's a taco cat.
He's a taco cat. How's your kitty doing?
Good.
Excellent.
Getting bigger,
Oh yeah?
as they do.
For shame.
Not as big as Marty.
Oh well, Marty's big cat.
He's probably 4 or 5 pounds right now.
Marty's like 15.
The jonker.
You could like arm curl him for a good workout.
Wow. Skip turn.
I almost don't want a runic.
No, I think you Spright battle phase and then like runic main phase 2. Because I think you could probably have a gigantic that's big with some other stuff pretty easily here. Just make elf and then use elf to go into gigantic.
Should I worry about Nibiru?
If that makes sense. So did you know that if you have Elf out, you can dodge Called by the Grave with your Max C?
No.
You can activate Max C, your opponent tries to target it with Called by the Grave, and then you chain Elf to it to summon.
Okay, so I better read this before I...
While it has an extra deck monster attached to it, it gets big.
Understand. Fucking Ligul.
Defense position, Dave. Come on, you gotta do damage.
It's not got 1,000 attack.
That's something.
I wouldn't be able to win, so
Even with Cat Shark?
I'm not running it.
Oh. That is problem.
I didn't play around Gores. What an idiot. Or yes, I did.
Subconsciously. Playing around Gores.
I go into another elf here, right?
I would go into Runic Hugin. Or, yeah. Do Runic here. Right? No, not playing Gamma Burst. Probably should have.
What's Gamma Burst?
To give everybody 1400 attack.
The booster.
The boost. No, discard the other one, because you activated it. No, you can't activate a Runic from hand. You're so bad at this game. Now you can go into Elf.
Okay. I feel like that's where I want to call it.
Yep. And then now you can use the Max C and dodge it if he tries to negate it.
Because I can use Spright Elf to rip it out of the grave.
Yep.
Cute. I hope that's because he bricked, not because he's got put the fear in God of me.
I guess.
I mean, I guess we just won.
Yeah.
He must have bricked.
No reason to do anything. Well, you can't
I
enter
can't
your
win.
battle phase,
I can't
right?
win. So I might as well, I don't know, BM him a little, because
I guess.
I kind of actually have to.
Battle phase aware. Yeah, I am a fan of Gamma Burst and Pixies as one-offs, but in the Runic build, they're definitely out of favor.
They're good though.
They're very good. Maybe that's why he just skipped his turn, because he knew you couldn't beat him.
Maybe he's got big brain on the brain.
Sure. Summon something from the grave.
Just because I can.
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't even remember I had Lizard in there.
I saw yellow outline on the card. Activate. Click circles.
That's kind of a dead draw, but...
In case it gets destroyed, it's good to have an extra.
This guy's got every card in the world.
Right?
I mean, I got some serious negates, so we'll see.
Okay.
In before Tragodia. With a massive hand.
What did he discard?
You discard Kaiser Glider.
So he bricked.
I mean, you have to...
All dragons.
Okay, Kaiser Glider. If you're playing Kaiser Glider and you're like, oh, I bricked. No, every card in your deck's a brick. You brick is implying that you could have drawn a playable hand, but you didn't. There is no playable hand in a deck running Kaiser Glider.
Nope.
This little ritual bird just fucking keels over.
It's the beginner deck. Probably. I don't know how I made it to gold in the beginner deck.
Right? Oh. I mean...
It's not the beginner deck. Is it? It might be. Thanks, I hate it.
Man, that's some boomer Yu-Gi-Oh right there.
Yeah, it really is. That deck was never good.
Check his deck.
There was never a time in all of Yu-Gi-Oh where that deck was good.
No.
It's the dragon deck. It was technically a deck. Hey, look, full combo. Do you see the lines, Dave?
Yeah.
The only thing that
Max
I could see an argument for would be if a chain starter, I guess, would be if you wanted to play around an Ash. Because you need that fountain to go through. You need to get to the fountain.
Yuck.
I think that was the only card you could have activated. Yeah, so you would have wanted starter there to bait out the Ash.
Yeah.
That would be the way to play that.
Yeah, that actually lost me the game. That was a bad play.
Because you had a handful of runics, so you wanted to bait out everything around the fountain search.
Correct.
You do have interaction, so that's still a thing.
Kinda.
You have a monster negate and a spell destruction. And then if both of those stick around, you can summon a Hugin again, because that'll go back to the extra deck, and then Jet will get out starter next turn. You got options.
Cyber Dragon.
Nice.
In before Fortress? Because this Runic's biggest weakness is that it has to play to the extra monster zone like a fucking idiot.
Oh no.
And
Not that.
this guy's not Fried Taters isn't running Fortress, is he?
Would you waste Fortress on that? Guess you can summon it, so why not? A Mega Fleet. That's it. What was Mega Fleet used for when we were actually playing? Sky Strikers?
Maybe it was Journey Master Rule 4, so you had to play to the extra monster zone. So Mega Fleet was just a good out to like anything.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I remember if there was like a card that it outed really well.
Power Bond.
Okay.
Twin?
Off back row?
I guess I just negated.
Yep. And it banishes stuff, which is nice.
Ooh, hit a couple of machine dupes. And,
Nice.
What's this? Cyber repair plan. Okay, yeah. He doesn't really need the machine dupes anymore, but...
No.
Fucking Link Karibo? Sure, I guess.
It'd be a trap. Oh no, it's Link Karibo. You will have...
Is that the fortress strike? What is that? That's the Mega Fleet.
There it is.
Oh, it's because I could summon a guy.
Yes. Which you could to jump block, but you probably want to save that to get a level 2 on board to go into jet.
Correct. And this can't attack twice, so I can't
Correct.
die.
You should survive.
As far as I understand, I should survive. I would really like to pop this face down. But...
Yeah. That does more good, I think, to get a body on board than anything. Power Bond? Resolve?
Never does.
Take damage?
It's kind of a dead card.
You could discard it to get
I pretty much have to.
Fountain.
Wish I could use it.
You might draw into it if you may draw into some stuff.
Cybernetic overflow.
That is problem. Because that clears your board. That's game.
That is game. Because I can normal summon Jet. For no reason.
Yep. Well, what did we learn, Dave?
Mega Fleet's weirdly
Nope.
good against...
Nope. Before
really?
that.
I don't know. Chain...
Bait out your ashes.
Bait on my ashes.
Because he never should have gotten to this point.
True. I would have, started into... Carrot? No, red.
I mean, you could have. You probably... I would have just gone into blue.
And hoped he ashed it?
Yeah, just go full Spright combo. Wait for the ash. And then once he ashes...
This way.
What?
Rogue. It didn't have to be this way. Just because the deck is good doesn't mean the pilot doesn't need to know what they're doing.
It's true.
It just means you can mitigate misplays better if your deck is powerful.
Yes.
I haven't ever seen anyone extra link in Master Duels yet.
Yeah. It's not super easy. You might have one more on the night, Dave.
Yeah. One more game.
Because we're getting awfully close to maintenance.
Sure. And they'll just scoop.
Sure. Once we got into gold, those have been far less frequent.
And I guess next week we don't know what we're doing until we see what the maintenance does, right?
Right.
Because we think there'll be a pack.
I don't think you're interested in said pack, but sure.
Why is it? Do we know what the pack is?
I thought so. Or there's rumors. I don't think it has the card you're looking for.
The G Golem Invalid Dolmen.
Melfi's. It has Gravekeepers and Rainbow and Crystal Beast stuff in it.
And the G Gundam.
So it has the new Ishizu cards that Ishizu Tournament we're using. This is a case of unfortunately not being able to play around Ash.
Instead, it's just draw all your flashing fires and hope for the best.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, that's fine.
He doesn't have it because it's asking me if I'd like to do things.
Right. So play the fountain, activate tip, search out something, and then draw 3.
What do I get?
Either a monster negate.
This is the pop, so...
Or you could try to start banishing his deck, but... Oh no.
Elemental Training. He's playing...
Element Sabers?
Element Sabers?
Neither of you will have a battle phase. Wow, what a rip.
I guess I'll start special summoning things.
I guess this is the part where you start special summoning. Probably want to get those negates on board sooner rather than later.
I suppose. He ain't got shit.
Just because your opponent can't stop you doesn't mean you shouldn't play around the option.
Correct. I've got a couple beers in me, so I'm kind of just clicking circles.
Fair enough.
There's a vague idea of what I'm doing, but
I'm talking through best practice so the people at home can follow along and see all your misplays.
fair enough. Numerous.
Where I have only one beer in me.
Ah, yes. Misplace.
Yes, misplays.
Jesus Christ, I have no idea.
Not the lizard. Set smashers and wait for your opponent to do stuff. I guess you could go into IP.
Like, what's he gonna do?
Play Chaos Max. Not much. If he adds a card, you could runic tip for the card that vanishes after they add a card. For dispelling.
Fucking LOL. Immediately plays.
Oh look!
Oh look!
Get dispelling!
Oh, he added the literal add a card. Like.
He roted
Oh, which one's dispelling?
the blue hand.
There it is. I guess you would play that in Element Savers.
Yeah.
Not yet. We're definitely gonna play Dispelling.
So it discards a random card and then banishes from the top. So you might hit what he added, which is hilarious.
I hit Terraforming. Which was probably a good hit, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, he had his field spell.
It's alright.
Do I fucking care?
Not really?
I'm gonna activate this just to get this fucking thing on board.
Draw a card.
Fuck it. I don't give a shit. Why the hell not?
Yeah, as soon as you activate another runic card, you draw 3. So you could draw into the MST. Oh look, lizard draws lizard.
He's adding an Element Saber?
Yeah.
I don't care. Add a worse card. What are you gonna do? Change a graveyard attribute? Wow. Could it? Wow. Man, I couldn't care less right now.
I mean, you probably could negate that.
That's
Unless it's an inherent.
It's a monster effect. Am I wanting?
don't know.
You know what? Yeah. There's no way it's bait. He needs that to go through.
Yeah. I recognize the card, so therefore it must be good.
It must be good.
I mean, heck, you could even leave it in his hand, dead.
No, let's blow that shit. Let's rip that shit right out of his hand.
And then negate whatever he normal summons.
Scoop.
Yeah. You can negate its effect.
To do what?
To draw 3.
Oh, I see. It's not. It's less about negating its effect and.
You got it.
Especially because you're gonna use its effect.
It is a quick effect, so you could have waited, but don't think it much matters.
Yeah, what's he booking? If he knew,
Carrot maybe.
Carrot, if he knew what he was doing.
Yeah, you could chain IP to whatever he targets and summon. Yeah, just chain IP. And spin back the field spell.
I guess.
Or I guess or spin back him because he is technically a bigger threat. Although he's skipping his battle phase, so it doesn't matter. I don't know. Up to you. Look at all this advantage. Oh, the chain berry on the... Don't discard fountains, Dave. Come on.
Why?
You can't get them back. I guess you can, technically. Because if your opponent, like, chained MST there, you would have been out of fountain.
I suppose.
You only have 2 in the deck,
Fair enough.
Mr. Beer Man.
Never punished.
Well, we got 2 minutes before maintenance, so perfect timing.
Perfect timing. I can claim all my rewards.
Maybe.
First, let's do our missions.
Can be close. Be real close.
Like, look at all these damn things.
Just claim them all. Come
300.
on. Nice. Element Saber and gold. That's a bold strategy. See how it pays off for him.
Bold move.
Didn't.
And then, hey, we got the Karibo.
Hey.
We got our money's worth. Because there is only... Yeah, there's like 100 gems left. A little bit more.
You still have a month to go, so there's
True.
definitely time.
It behooves you to finish the ticket.
For sure.
All right, so we do know what's coming out?
Sort of?
It looks like those G Golem things. Fly in the sky, gaga who rather can. Oh, saliva that come out with no shining thing.
I mean, I think there's the event, right? That really bad event. The Duel trial.
What's the Duel trial?
It's where they give you a pre-built deck. And you have to play it. I don't know. Thought there was like 2 more duel trials. It was really bad though, because they gave you an awful deck
Yeah, I played
for
2.
like 1 pack.
I played that last one.
Yeah.
I got 2 duels. I played like
Yeah.
5 games, but I only won 2. I never won the pack.
Yeah, no, I played 3 games and won all 3, but it was a slog.
Because I played the Exceed deck, and holy
Same.
shit, it was not good at doing that.
Nope, it was awful. I kept drawing level 3 monsters and level 2 monsters.
Right? Like,
Even
this
though
thing's
most
Exceed
monsters in there are
strategy
level
was
4s.
normal summon 1 monster, and the next turn normal summon another.
Horrible. There was the Kage to Kage in there and the Goblin Berg, but no, it was bad. Exi deck was the only one that had a chance of winning, especially once I happened to draw into some of the Barian forces too, so I was able to go from like Utopia to like a Sea Utopia that could pop stuff.
Yeah, I did some rank up magic nonsense too in the 2 games.
That was really the only way to win.
It was really annoying. I'm upset I didn't get my pack.
I got nothing out of the pack, so you probably shouldn't be upset.
Because it's not a special version of the pack. It was just a pack of cards.
Yep.
Okay. So I could have easily
It
gotten
was basically what, 100 gems? Is that? I think it was 100 gems value of the newest pack. Not great. Ah, my eyes.
Right? Can we get dark mode back?
Right? Can I switch between?
I don't think so.
No, we can't. I know the answer to that, but it's
Oh.
more if they're gonna add it like this, let us switch between the 2.
Yeah, it's like, ugh. White screen? What is this? The Animus?
The old Animus, because the new Animus is dark.
Oh,
They
they switched to
added
dark mode.
They added dark mode in some of the later games.
Because they're like, man, if you're trying to go into one of your ancestors' memories, don't blind yourself first. You're gonna be Ezio and you'll be like, what the You're like,
Nothing is true, everything is permitted. They changed it to the white screen for the anniversary. So it was like a... I mean, it looks slick, it's just blinding.
it's not as bright as it could be, but it's not great. It's a little hard to look at. I think we're
It's
gonna
just a little bit.
we can't access the game. Like, it's funny you can't even like go in your deck editor or anything.
Well, that's, I think, the reason why going between menus is so slow, because it has to talk to the server every single time you do anything.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's like hard on.
There's like no client side stuff at all.
Which is lame.
Kind of makes sense to avoid cheaters.
Because, like, you know, people be pumpkin eaters, right?
It's true. Especially if you play Tarkov recently.
What's that?
Escape from Tarkov is a first-person shooter that recently was announced or discovered that the amount of cheaters in the game was kind of ridiculous.
I understand.
People with like wall hacks and stuff like that, because that game touts itself as being realistic. So whereas like a map or something like that in Halo isn't game breaking, in something that's trying to be like, you can put headphones on and if you hear footsteps, you know where somebody is on the map.
Interesting.
So it's a little bit more of like a stealth first-person shooter. It's not just Call of Duty spray and pray.
Okay.
So having an unfair advantage is game breaking.
LOL.
So the community is up in a roar about it. I do not play the game, but my coworker Joe does, so I get all the juicy details from him.
And right now, guys, you're seeing live why I don't play Duel Links anymore.
Because you can't just play Duel Links, you have to play... Click through that menu.
Menu simulator. Holy shit, I don't care. I just want to go to this and receive all these things I've got.
There needs to be a skip all button.
There never will be.
Nope.
I do kind of miss Duel Links sometimes. I don't know why.
Duel Links is a little bit more of a game.
I guess.
That has like, but if you played it regularly, the events are all just reskinned versions of previous events.
Correct.
So it kind of behooves you to give it a break every once in a while, but then if you do, you get punished.
Yeah, like, we had this one event where it was like the Bakura board game event.
Yeah,
and it was
that
really
was fun.
And it was really cool, and they like never did it again.
Yep.
Instead, we have to get that stupid Duel Carnival every other day.
Yep.
Ah!
But it was good for people who enjoyed more of the OG series, but as it got into anime that neither of us had watched, it kind of like, eh.
Yeah, it was kind of fun that it played with an old school set of rules, but now it's just Yu-Gi-Oh, so it's kind of meh.
Yeah, Salamangreats are the best deck. I mean, I played through that.
Right? Remember when Salads was the best deck?
I do.
You know what? Salads is still a good deck. It's not a bad deck by
It's
any.
one-dimensional.
So, like...
It's OTK with access code talker.
Sure. But it's like... I don't know. Anyway, so I guess next week we'll just play... maybe more of this? If...
Duel
nothing-
Links?
No.
More of this? Oh, no.
We're not playing this. If the leaks that I'm looking at are the leaks that we think we're getting,
I don't think you'll have any interest in anything coming up after this maintenance.
oh, I don't want to play Tiki Curse.
I mean, you could still play Melfi's. You could try the Melfi Sprite, or we could bring back Center Frog, or we could try to like do a different version of Sprite.
I guess.
Since we gave the pure Frog Sprite a go, we've given Runic Sprite a go. We could try something different. We could try the Tri Brigade and watch you like fumble your way through locking yourself out of summoning everything.
It sounds like a riot.
Spoiler alert, it wasn't.
Just frustrating.
Just frustrating, especially because this is like a 3-second delay. So it's like, hey, Dave, don't do. Oh, you already did it. Never mind.
Yeah. A Shizuma Dolce. I guess if you're trying to go for like the meme meta deck.
I guess. Because yeah, like the Sprite variants are Runic, Pure, Live Twin, and Tri Brigade would be the four kind of top.
Sales ban Rongo? What are you, a communist?
You know how that works, right?
I know what Salesban and Rongo do independent of each other. Is there a hidden combo here, or is it just you literally can't do anything?
You sales ban calling Rongo.
Oh, so it can't detach?
Yep.
That's dumb.
I think you get it out in such a way that it would probably destroy itself, but because its effect is negated, it just doesn't.
LOL.
Yeah.
That's big funny. Like,
Yeah. It doesn't negate the effects, it just says they can't activate their effects, so the...
It's the same idea with
floodgate
abusing
works.
The Mesa thing. A Mono e
The
Wano.
big rock? Yes. With the...
This means something.
Right.
Yeah. Nimble Sprite is also a deck.
It's true.
I actually really liked this build of it because it wasn't just wombo combo that
It was pure advantage. With interaction.
but minus the camels.
Yes.
It could use more camels.
Pure advantage. Runix? Par man.
Par man. I don't know.
Uh,
We'll probably play this next week because we had a good run and it was fun. And
People have been teching in Dark Beckoning Beast.
what?
So you normal summon, it's one of the Uriah, Amon, Raviel cards. The Phantasmal Beast or whatever. And then you add Opening of the Spirit Gates.
It is a 2.
It is a 2. So you normal summon that, search out Opening of the Spirit Gates, and then you can, if Dark Beckoning Beast is in the graveyard, you can special summon it. So it's kind of a...
It's like the gray or
kind of like the Frog Engine.
Or the Ghost Trick thing.
Yeah.
Where it's a 1-card search a spell that gets it back.
Pretty much. Yeah,
Gotcha.
Sacred Beasts is the word I was searching for.
That's cheesy.
Yes.
Being
Yes, it is.
I actually like that. That's kind of funny.
It's also only a super, and it searches a rare, so it's affordable. Here, let me send you. I'll post the deck list.
Okay.
All right, we'll get on the Spright train, and eventually Dave will play meta more consistently.
Yeah, of course.
You gonna end the stream, or
Yeah, I'll end the stream. All right.
we have to go out on a Star Wars rant again?
No, that's okay. Rise of Skywalker's bad, and the filmmaker.
You should feel bad.
Filmmakers should feel bad. All right. I'll see you guys next time.